Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
So... Okay, so, wow. Courtney and Katie are still out for quite a while, but Mark's back in a day. I don't care about Shang. He sucks. He's probably just an alien spy trying to kill my own guys.
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions.
What are you talking
they have
about?
something else in mind.
My freaking labs are still... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, man, those are expensive. 200 simoleons. Alright. Let's get our soldiers back. There we go. Mark's back. Shang's back. Research is done. Even after years of research and study, until now I had never encountered something that is quite as beautiful, yet equally as deadly, as this species, and by beautiful, I mean hideous. Unlike the other aliens we've encountered thus far, it is arthropodal in nature, plated in a sleek, black exoskeleton, which is false, because they're not black. The chrysalids, as we're calling them, based on their reproductive habits, that's gross, measure over 3 meters long from nose to tail, and stand almost 2 meters high when perched on their hind legs. They're like a little dog that you can teach tricks to. Their attack is not only extremely deadly, but also necessary for their reproduction. That's gross, still, as the intended victim is not immediately killed, but instead turned into what can only be described as a disgusting, mindless egg sac, which serves as host to its offspring. When a human is bitten, an embryo is injected into the host and immediately begins to gestate. That's gross. Once gestation, gross, is complete, which remarkably lasts only minutes, because that's convenient, a newborn chrysalid will emerge, destroying its host in the process. We can only theorize as to why the aliens would utilize what appears to be a savage, unpredictable, and really gross creature. In any case, this is certainly not a creature to be trifled with, and our troops would do well to exercise extreme caution when engaging this species. Targeting another one final note, which may be of particular interest in regards to our own genetic enhancement work, we have finally managed to isolate the chrysalid exoskeleton's sensory capabilities, and they were, in fact, electroreceptors, as I had initially suspected by looking at them run around when our soldiers were fighting them. It is my hope that we can use this discovery to enhance our soldiers' own abilities in regards to sensing and detecting enemy movement on the field. Chitin plating. Light plating made from the chrysalid exoskeleton. This material provides additional protection and a significant reduction to melee damage sustained. It's also sturdy enough to provide a strangulation countermeasure. Want needle grenade. A variant on the frag grenade, this weapon does equivalent damage over a much larger area, but the projectiles cannot penetrate cover. Thus, units in cover relative to the center of the blast area will be unaffected. What if it's behind them, but they're in cover on the other side? Whatever. Bioelectric skin. The soldier projects an electric field from his or her skin, revealing but not alerting nearby enemies, and is immune to strangulation. What is with all this immunity all of a sudden? Alright, floater.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a
Connection
floater.
to a piece of
The
poo
research
floating in
team
a
is
toilet bowl?
continuing in its efforts
That's the
to
only connection I
determine
made
how
with
the
its
aliens
name.
prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components,
Ew, look at
as
that
they seem
toilet
to
water
work
leaking
in
from the
perfect
table.
harmony with one another.
It really is a floater. Oh god, that's gross. That's so gross. So gross. Stop talking. That's gross. Disgusting. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Council report.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. I don't want to press A. I don't want to press it. I'm gonna close my eyes and press A. Oh, I did it. No!
Unfortunately, one of
I
our
knew that
members
was
has
gonna
chosen
happen.
to discontinue their involvement in the XCOM project.
Still got a B.
Excellent work, Commander.
Excellent work,
This
apparently.
council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning
My
of
current
an enduring
successes, huh?
effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will be
My
in
labs are
touch,
almost done.
Commander.
I'm still... Oh, I was just gonna say I'm still broke, but I'm an idiot. My funding just came through. Yes. What is this place?
facility
Cyber
online.
lab. And this is the genetics lab. Oh man, this is exciting.
Genetics lab facilities operational.
Alright. And as frightening and vicious as this species is on the battlefield, it is hard not to feel some sympathy for them on the dissection table. The specimen has been subjected to extensive biomedical modifications, some of which were undoubtedly quite painful and intrusive, and they also have a name of a floating poop in a toilet bowl. The combination of living tissue and mechanical components gives the creature the look of a cruel, half-finished experiment. Most of the subject's internal organs have been replaced with a mechanical life support system that mimics their original functionality, so there is really no point in replacing it. A rather conventional propulsion system has been grafted onto the subject's torso, although the power cells supplying the necessary thrust are extremely advanced by our own standards. I have removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in the evasion of incoming projectile fire. The engineering team has already suggested several ways in which this technology might benefit our soldiers. You may find additional defense matrix dodge. Just call it what it is. It's a dodge. Activate this module during interception to provide an immediate temporary boost to our unit's evasive ability. The matrix will burn out after one use. Floater adaptive reflex technology, was surprisingly compatible with our satellite systems, allowing us to predict enemy firing solutions. Just on the fly, huh? Beam weapons.
I appreciate your efforts to
I need
support the
beam weapons
research
so
team,
freaking
Commander.
bad.
I've already put the new recruits to work in the
So I
lab.
have $400.
Commander, the genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Is that so? How do you do that, anyways? How do you do that? Research?
Commander, the genetics lab is now prepped and
You
fully
just
staffed. We can begin genetic
said
modification
that.
of our soldiers on your order.
What about here?
This
What does he
facility
say?
will be the nerve center of our genetic modification program. Our soldiers
just
will
loves to
receive
talk, huh?
entirely
She
new
really likes
capabilities,
talking.
making them more effective on the battlefield than ever before.
So do I. Can't
As
lie.
we improve our understanding of alien genetics, the range of available modifications will expand. The meld substance has been enormously valuable in advancing our theories on genetic modification. So far, we've been limited to the augmentation of existing human organs. With the latest autopsy results, we now have the option of incorporating alien physiology into our genetic enhancement programs.
Like the electric
It
skin?
may be asking too much of our soldiers. They will be even more capable on the battlefield.
I would imagine it has some applications in everyday life, too.
The soldiers who
There we
volunteer for
go.
mech trooper augmentation sacrifice much, but they do not leave themselves entirely behind. A mech trooper will be able to apply some of the training and knowledge from his or her previous combat specialty to the cybersuit's operation.
That's good. I didn't know that. That's one thing I was wondering about.
With this facility, we'll be able to build mechanized exoskeletal cybersuits, or mechs, and implant our soldiers with the cybernetic interfaces they'll need to deploy these mechs onto the battlefield.
Here we go. Can't augment a rookie. Alright. Well. Can you augment someone who's wounded? Because I want to augment Katie. So, okay, so bonus support ability distortion field. Nearby allies in cover receive +10 defense. What? Wait, oh my god. So she loses her arms and legs? That's horrible. Do it up. That's cheap.
We'll consult with Dr. Volland for the requisite amputations and begin installing the cybersuit interfaces.
I'm sorry, Katie,
as soon
but it's
as
for the
possible.
greater good. It's for the greater good. I want one more. I want... How about one of my snipers? Because I have 3 snipers now. This one. She's fairly untested. Any shots taken without moving have +10 aim and +10 crit chance. bore. Alright.
Once the required amputations have been completed, the engineering team will begin grafting the cybersuit interfaces onto the volunteers' remaining bone structure.
Volunteer. That's cute. They didn't volunteer. I made them do it. Gene Lab. Want to augment Mark. Whoa. Eyes. Hyperreactive pupils and depth perception. Just nothing. Skin. Legs. This is pretty cool. Oh, these are way more expensive than build. Really? This is more expensive than building mechs. I don't know what I want to say there. So, okay, he's a sniper, so... Soldier moves to high cover. Enemies without special capabilities will not target him. You can really give someone a lot of advantages for being high up, because he can get muscle fiber density, where he can jump to high places. Then mimetic skin, where enemies won't target him as long as he's high up. And then depth perception, which increases his skills when he's higher up. But like I said, that's all very expensive. Who else did I want to... Smith. It's turning out to be... Oh, she's a sniper too? I thought she was an assault. So Brown, my assault. I should give him something. Bioelectric skin would be useful for him, and obviously bone marrow. But you know what? Let's just upgrade my soldiers first. What can Courtney get? Oh, she's wounded. I guess she can't get anything. So Mark... Great. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do it all at once. Why is that in legs? Oh well. I guess the leg has the biggest bone in it. Knee shot after a miss. I'm not sure how useful that is. So maybe depth perception and muscle fiber density for now. Or I want to see something. Barracks. Didn't I just give someone an ability? Something to do with heights? Yeah, Courtney. So I can give her muscle fiber density as well. Wait, how long till she's... 1 day. So let's just go 1 day. Alright, she's back. Gene Lab. I'll give Courtney this. I should give her that too, maybe. Oh, you have to do one at a time? One at a time, really? That would take for... okay. Or do they all take different amounts of time? 3 days, 3 days... Oh... Wait, you can only have one in each slot? Okay. We'll give her this. So she can jump to high places. And... It kind of makes sense to give her this stuff, you know? So yeah. Yeah.
I'll have
Do
the
it.
selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic
Volunteer.
modification is complete,
That's
I will
cute.
notify you directly.
And Mark.